A powerful winter storm system, now being called Winter Storm Fern, is forecast to strike a wide swath of the United States from the southern plains through the Midwest, Southeast, and all the way to the Northeast over the coming weekend. Meteorologists say this system could bring heavy snow, widespread ice, dangerous travel conditions, and even prolonged power outages for many communities. Starting Friday and continuing through Sunday, Arctic air from Canada will plunge deep into the United States, colliding with warm, moist air from the Gulf of Mexico. This powerful setup is expected to produce a mix of snow, sleet, freezing rain, and significant ice accumulations from Texas and Oklahoma through the mid-Mississippi Valley, southeast, and up into the northeast and mid-Atlantic. Forecasters explain that the storm will likely begin with accumulating snow and freezing rain in parts of the southern plains and adjacent areas by Friday afternoon. In places like northern Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and parts of Louisiana, residents could see heavy snow and dangerous ice before the weekend really takes hold. Temperatures in these regions are expected to drop rapidly, turning rain into sleet and freezing rain capable of coating roads, trees, and power lines. By Saturday and Sunday, the storm's influence will have shifted eastward, and conditions could deteriorate across a much larger area, including Kentucky, Tennessee, West Virginia, the Carolinas, and into the Northeast. Here, heavy snow is possible along with widespread freezing rain, which has the potential to make travel treacherous and contribute to widespread disruptions. One of the biggest concerns with winter storms like Fern is ice accumulation. While snow can be hazardous in its own right, freezing rain and ice can create nearly impossible travel conditions by coating highways and streets with slick surfaces. Ice buildup on tree limbs and power lines also increases the risk of damage and extended power outages. In some areas of the South and Southeast, regions that are less accustomed to widespread ice, even a modest amount of freezing rain could have outsized impacts. The Mid-Atlantic and Northeast may also see significant snowfall as the storm continues its eastward progression. Depending on how the storm tracks, this could include parts of Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New York, and New England. Some forecasts suggest that snowfall totals could reach several inches to over a foot in certain locations as the storm peaks late Saturday into Sunday. Travel will be a major concern throughout the weekend. With the storm expected to span such a broad area, road travel could become hazardous or even impossible at times, particularly where ice and snow overlap. Major airports in cities like Dallas, Atlanta, Memphis, Charlotte, and even up through the Mid-Atlantic may experience delays or cancellations. Road crews are already preparing for what could be a very busy few days. Power outages are another serious risk. Ice storms can weigh down tree branches and power lines, causing them to snap. This can leave communities without electricity for hours or even days. Experts are urging residents to prepare emergency kits, charge devices, and consider alternate heating arrangements in case of extended outages. Beyond the immediate weekend forecast, many areas could see below normal temperatures continue for days after the storm passes. Arctic air settling in behind Fern can lead to frigid conditions, with wind chills well below freezing, increasing the risk of frostbite and hypothermia for those exposed to the elements. Public safety officials are advising residents in the path of the storm to stay updated with local weather forecasts, rethink travel plans if possible, and take winter weather precautions now. Simple actions, like having food and water supplies, ensuring adequate heating fuel, and monitoring vulnerable family members and neighbors, can make a significant difference in staying safe during a high-impact winter event. As the storm develops, forecasts could change, but at this stage, Winter Storm Fern is shaping up to be one of the most widespread and impactful winter weather events of the season, affecting millions of people across a large portion of the United States this weekend.